Alright, so it seems like our internet is having a tough time right now. I restarted my internet and it's still not doing too well, but whatever. Hello everyone. Sorry, you guys might be, the stream might be cutting in and out, because the internet is being a bitch. Now about life as a slave. I don't know if I'm gonna continue playing that or not. I have the latest version. Well, I know I can download the latest version. I don't know if I'll continue playing that or not though. But so this we're gonna do. I'm gonna actually record my voice for this in case the stream is cutting out. I can just edit it later. So I'm gonna just do this. So we're gonna do a Q&A. So one second, YouTube logged me out in my browser. There we go. Okay, so I think we should get down to the nitty-gritty. This is going to be a bit of an update video / live stream, and it's gonna and I'm gonna be doing the Q&A that I was supposed to do a while ago. I asked some of you guys to send me questions through my community tab on Twitter and Discord, and I'm gonna answer some of those. And then I'll edit this later and post it as a VOD, but you guys get to be here for the live QA thing. So there's a lot we got to talk about, but first let's do the Q&A. Let me pull up the questions here. I'm going to go with some of the first questions that were asked of me, which was on Discord. Now, I don't remember everyone who asked me, so I got to pull up if I can figure out who was it that asked me a certain question. Give me one moment, because there was a guy who asked me like 5 questions. So I'm gonna pull that up if I can. Now where would it be? There's a lot of deleted users in my friends list. I can't seem to find the guy who asked me like 5 questions in one message. I thought it would be a lot easier to find, but it's being a little asshole. Okay, so not him. Okay, it seems like the message is just out of my... This is not in my thing anymore. Well, that's unfortunate. Guy as... Let me see if I can... Because I remember I screen capped it as well, so it might still be in my... Guy as a list... Discord... Alright, there we go. I found it. Okay, so this guy asked several questions. I'm gonna go down the list. There's a lot of them. Okay, so the stream dropped to 0 kilobits per second. Alright, it seems to be back to somewhat normal, but this is being a bit of an asshole to me right now. Okay, so we're gonna go down the list. Okay, so what is going on, guys? My name is Zora, and welcome to my Q&A / update stream / video, where I'm going to be answering some of the QA questions I had you guys send me, and I'm going to be updating you guys about what's going on. Just letting you guys know, during the update part, it might get a little depressing, so it might be severely depressing, so do be warned about that. But anyway... let's get into it. So I got this guy, GTX 975, who asked me 10 questions. I don't know which ones I should answer. Okay, here's one that I don't think anyone else asked, and I'll answer it. His number 4 question was, what kind of equipment would you recommend a new channel? I don't know. I don't know what kind of equipment a new, like, there's a bunch of new equipment. The stuff I'd recommend, I haven't been a new channel for over, well, this channel started in 2016, but I've been doing YouTube since 2011. So the equipment I started out with will be very different from the what equipment you could start out with. There are great microphones for $25, a cheap laptop, just whatever laptop you can get a hold of. You can pretty much make videos on almost anything. If you want to do gaming, you might need a higher end machine, but you can almost record on anything. And it might take like a couple days to render, but then you can eventually upload that, but it's fine. So I don't know. The equipment I use, my computer right now has a 6700K i7 processor in it, a GTX 1070. I have my Blue Yeti microphone with a pop filter, my 144 hertz monitor, my Razer keyboard and mouse that I've had most of this stuff for like 3 to 4 years now. And then I got my new Corsair mouse pad recently, which is a lot bigger than the one I had, which was creasing. There's many different, there's many other people who have better experience explaining that and looking up a video on that. I can recommend what I use, but yeah. Okay, so let's actually go. Someone asked something in the live stream chat. The King of Rock 3 PS4 asked, why is your character dummy thick? Because Kari is dummy thick. Because that's the way I prefer my women, is dummy thick. I just realized I've been recording my voice hella loud, so hopefully that, you know what? I'll probably re-record that last bit, but whatever. Okay, so now let's go down the other Q&A questions I got. I got a few in my general chat, but let me pull these up real quick. General chat, I got all of the Gaiazos here. One moment. Okay, so when might the next Bones Tales the Manor or Cemetery Saga video episode be uploaded? I have no idea. I love Lucario. How are you? Or I'm fine. But anyway, Bones Tales the Manor. Summertime Saga, I'll probably upload relatively soon. I don't know about Bone Tales the Manor. If some of you guys know, I got a community guideline strike recently on a Five Nights in Anime video, believe it or not, which, Cinnamon Toast Ken and Yami Mash can upload. But when Aura does it, like several years prior, it clearly is against YouTube's terms of service. So that video got a strike. So I have no idea when Bones Tales will be. It's a very erotic game, and there's a lot of erotic material in it. So basically I have to cut out most of the game to even upload it on YouTube, which I don't know is worth it. But I should have. I'll try and do an episode eventually, but I don't know when that'll be. So yeah. Have you ever seen Chivalry of a Failed Knight? Sorry, my speech impediment is that I didn't know I had. I think I have seen Chivalry of a Failed Knight. Let me look this up so I can remember it. Failed Knight. Yes, I did. I remember this redhead. I think this is a different. Actually, I might not have. There's a lot of animes that kind of look like this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I have seen it. I can't quite remember, but I do remember the first. I remember that. I somewhat remember it. I watch a lot of anime / YouTube and stuff, so it's all of it kind of runs together. I do remember this. I believe his skill is to, like, he can replicate an opponent's style or something like that. I think I'm in the right ballpark. So, question: can you suggest a good H game? Probably with Foot, as if possible. Um, a Rogue H game? Is that the name of it? I know that's a genre, but there's a okay. So there's a visual novel, called Eroge H Mo Game Mo. Well, there's a an anime in quotes version of it, but I played the visual novel on my own, which I might actually do eventually for the channel, and I actually relatively enjoyed it. There is a trap in there, not a futa. Well, I guess they could be considered a futa. They very much look like a female, just with. Anyway, I'd recommend that. If so, Stella or Toka. I think Toka was my favorite. Don't forget Life is a Slave. What's your favorite game that you've played on your channel? My favorite game that I've played on the channel was Sakura Santa. The reason being is in 2016 I had my first ever girlfriend, and we dated for like 4 to 5 months, and it kind of ended off relatively horribly. I believe she cheated on me, which did not feel good, and I recorded Sakura Santa soon after that, and it made me feel a lot better. I don't know. It was just a game that made me feel better when I was the most depressed, so that's why it's my favorite. But if I had to say what is my favorite, just my favorite, like, without any, like, emotional baggage behind it, probably Magikoi is my favorite so far. I guess that's because it's relatively newer, but if I have to use my emotional bias, I'd say Sakura Santa. I'm a little curious if you're ever going to do Sakura Spirit. I'm going to eventually do that. I'm thinking about streaming that because that's the only Sakura game I know that doesn't have any actual nudity, so I think I could get away with streaming it on YouTube. So yeah, oh, by the way, it's actually clean. How do you choose erotic games? I just record whatever I find. Like Rick and Morty, for example. I was just browsing the internet and I found it and I was like, yes, I'm going to record that. But sometimes you guys recommend for me to play games like Second Chance. That was a complete recommendation, which I thought was relatively interesting, so I played it. Asago Academy was a game that I played a long time ago. Same with Magikoi, and I played the original Steins Gate visual novel, which I thought was interesting. So I basically was recording those because I enjoyed them when I played them on my own time. But most of the time, it's by sheer luck, and sometimes you guys request stuff. So if you want to request stuff, let me know. There are tons of redheads. There's a character acts a little bit like you if you think about it. General question: what's your favorite artist? Now that's a hard question. I have a lot of favorite artists. My favorite artist would have to be the illustrator / the creator of the Fairy Tail manga. If you don't know the Fairy Tail anime, I really love his art style. If we're talking about like less mainstream kind of artists, I would guess what is his name? Speedo Sausage. I've been liking his art recently. There's a couple others I'd say, but I feel like I'd get a bit of backlash for it, so I'm gonna leave that question in the air. I subscribed and hit the bell. Thank you. 20 Anime Girls Fixes Everything. All hail Data Live. I watched that a long time ago. I need to watch season 3. I love Fate Stay Night, the first one. I loved the first one too, and I loved the Unlimited Blade Works. But I'm just saying the main character and Saber are the true couple, and fuck anyone else who disagrees. All right, so we're out of So what are your goals in life? Asked Kuro Unknown. Well, my goals in life. Shit, I don't know. I want to make video games eventually. I want to get successful on YouTube. I guess to have fun. Just have fun doing whatever I want to do. Because that's my goal in life, to find something that I'll always have fun doing. So, which I'm having fun right now. So I think I might have found it, but it's not. I can't do it for a living, even though I want to. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so, is the video over, says Assboy. Not yet, and it's a live stream right now. Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy? I have played a little bit of Kingdom Hearts. I've not played any of Final Fantasy. So, I would have to go with Kingdom Hearts just from what I've played. I've heard Final Fantasy is really good, and I hear there's some underwear stuff. But anyway, Anyway, okay, so let's continue on. When is Aura posting this video? There was a lot of people who asked, is the video over? I feel like this is very much like a Jack's Film kind of, like, I feel like these people watch Jack's Films because that seems like a lot like a Yai kind of question. Will you read more fan fiction? I plan to eventually do more reading fanfic videos. Again, right now I'm trying to do more, I guess, non-demonetizable videos because I'm trying to make this a living, and I don't want to rely on you guys going to Patreon eventually. I'm not making a living on Patreon or YouTube, but I eventually want to make a living on YouTube just based on AdSense. I don't really want to ask you guys for money all that much, so I'm trying to do more ad-friendly videos. I used to, like, if I really want to do a video, I'm going to do it anyway. But, because I've been enjoying everything I've been doing. But I guess there is a monetary reason behind some of that. What made you start YouTube and Twitch in the first place? I started YouTube because, my friends were showing me videos on YouTube. I thought it was really fun. So I started doing tutorial videos on how to, download a Pokemon battle game. I remember, a battle simulator. And that was really fun. And yeah, that's how I basically got started. And then, my first channel was hacked, and then I kept bouncing between channels until I settled on My Name is Aura and this channel. So, yeah, basically YouTube was sheer luck, and the stream is currently at 0 kilobytes a second. Twitch, on the other hand, my friend Smirky Bumber Pop, if you don't know who he is a Toontown YouTuber / streamer. I watched him on YouTube all the time doing streams of Toontown Rewritten, and then eventually he moved to Twitch, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to give Twitch a shot, and that's how I started Twitch. YouTube, it was because I enjoyed watching videos on the platform and wanted to do it, and Twitch was because I was following in a friend's footsteps that I actually really looked up to, so there's that. Okay, so, let's see. What's your age? I'm 19. I'm about to be 20 years old. I might sound young, and I even look kind of young, but believe it or not, I am almost out of my teen years, which is very sad. What is your favorite between Coca-Cola and Pepsi? Now, the thing is, Pepsi, I don't like either that much, really. I'm a Dr. Pepper kind of guy. If I had to pick, though, I would think Coca-Cola. I do enjoy all three, but Pepsi's more of I enjoyed this for the first few drinks, and then it becomes kind of unsatisfying after a little bit. Coke is a little bit more, I can tolerate a bit more for a longer period of time, but my favorite is Dr. Pepper. So, I used to make YouTube videos, now my account got hijacked by my little bro. There's a video, what was this? There was someone else who asked another question. Are you bisexual, Aura? A lot of people think so, but no, I pretty much think I'm straight. Now, I have no idea yet, okay? I have not been in many relationships, so I have not had time to see exactly what I'm into. But based solely on the porn I look at, I think I'm into females at least 98%. Now, there's some furry material out there that kind of confuse me a little bit, but I'm pretty confident I'm into females. I mean, is it gay if you're attracted to a male's feminine traits? Okay, moving on. There's a visual novel. It's all Battle Girls. You may want to play it. I don't know. You'd have to give me a name. When are you going to do a video on Magicoy? I'm going to do that probably relatively soon. I've just been dealing with a lot in real life, which I'll explain here in a little bit. So bear with me. All hail Data Live. I scrolled up a little too far. What is your favorite hero from DC and Marvel? Mine is Cap and Batman. Now, my favorite DC, I'd probably have to go Batman 2. I've been watching a lot of Batman recently, but actually no. Batman is like my favorite thing to watch currently, but if I had to say my favorite character, it would probably be the Flash or Kid Flash. Kid Flash, I really enjoyed him from the Young Justice cartoon, But Batman is very strong. But I really love the Flash. I think speed is key, as Jacksepticeye says. So that's great. Shadbase is a legend. Twitch has terminated this video. That's all I'll say. Yeah, furries are mad confusing, and I'm a furry. The difference of genders by furry is fluid. Gender fluid, I think, is what you mean, and yeah, probably so. Also, let me close this real quick because I think that might also be affecting my stream quality. Okay, so let me go to my community tab, and we'll look at some more YouTube questions. What's your favorite anime? Steins Gate is my favorite anime, but actually, it is my all-time favorite anime. My favorite anime right now that I'm actually watching and super excited for more episodes is The Rising of a Shield Hero. It's another isekai in another world anime. I'd highly recommend it, even to people who might not like the In Another World genre or like its tropes. This one flips a lot of those tropes on its head, and it's a very entertaining watch. Do you plan to finish Second Chance? If I can record with Athena enough, because I probably am only going to record it with her. So that depends how fast we do it. Maybe eventually. So let's see. What friend is your favorite to do a recording session with? Now, now the thing is, this is a hard question to ask or to answer because I like recording with certain people for certain things. Now, the thing is, I really like recording with Tracer, CeeLo, and Vontae. I know I haven't recorded with any of them really that much recently, but I really like recording with them because I really love their funny reactions to the fucked up games I make them play. I find it very entertaining, and it makes me feel all evil inside. So I really like recording with them, but I really enjoy recording with Zandy and Athena because I'm just now realizing it, but I find it more fun recording with the females. Don't read into that too much. But I find it really fun recording with them. Athena's reactions are always really funny. It's great, and Zandy's too. It's great. Do you like pizza? Believe it or not, I got a plate of Little Caesars pizza right here in front of me. So no, I don't like pizza. Anyway, what was the other question? What's your favorite not safe for work game? Snow Days, the music of winter, and I can say that with confidence. I can't wait for the sequel. Speaking of the sequel, I believe someone asked, did you know that they're making a sequel? Yes, I'm very much aware, and I'm super excited for it. And that's gonna be fucking fantastic. So, anyway, do you want to hear a joke? Sure, tell me a joke. Dad, can you put the cat out? I didn't know it was on fire. Okay, anyway, you like the girl, that's because you make them cringe depending on what visual novel you got them putting up with, which is still funny. Actually, no, okay, Athena, I really like recording with her. She's gonna hate me for saying this, but her reactions are adorable as fuck. Zandy's are actually really, funny and great because, Zandy is a voice actress, and me and her actually do like a lot of the same stuff. She really is into Steins Gate. She really loves the Asago Academy visual novel, which I like, which makes it great because, we're into a lot of the same stuff, even though she's busy most of the time dealing with whatever. And I find it actually very fun interacting with someone who's actually likes a lot of the same shit I do, because most people, I don't know. I just enjoy it, and it's great hearing her voice Kari, my anime character. Even though I kind of told her to do a peppy voice, I meant more like like hardcore girl Peppy, like deep voice Peppy, but I still enjoy the way she did it. Okay, this Q&A is getting confusing. I'm probably just gonna re-record it for the YouTube video, but you guys get to. I'll probably upload this part to Fabarasu if you still want to see the live version. Still waiting for Nekopara Volume 4. Yeah, I still need to finish Volume 3. I'm probably gonna take a while with that. I'm only on episode 13. There's not even a 13 out yet. They just released 12 on Wednesday, and then 13 comes out this Wednesday. So you're on episode. Anyway, did you know they're making Honey Pop 2? Yes, I did. That's why I did a series on the original Honey Pop, because I really wanted to get that done before Honey Pop 2 came out, so I could record it without feeling guilty about not doing the first one. Do you like Pokemon? I enjoy Pokemon a lot. I love Pokemon. I love Lucario. My favorite legendary Pokemon is Latias, because that movie made me cry. Lucario is my favorite semi-legendary, mainly because of the Pokemon Lucario movie. It also made me cry. So I don't know. I guess I was like 12, and it actually made me cry. I know that's not very manly, but whatever. Or have you ever bought or played Have I ever bought or played what? Yeah. Now you got me interested in one thing. If you and your friends were Pokemon, what would you guys be? What type and personality goes with it? Now, me, I'd be I actually don't know what Pokemon I'd necessarily be. I'm more of an I more rely on my, even though I'm quite stupid in some areas, I more rely on my intelligence more than anything when it comes to certain scenarios in my experience. So, but I also get I don't know what Pokemon would be me. Okay, I don't know. I would have to do like a BuzzFeed BuzzFeed quiz on that. Okay, so anyone heard of Girls Unpanzer? I don't know what that is. Let's see. Ever bought a game you've regret playing? Not really. I pretty much can make myself enjoy any game that I set my mind to enjoy. There's not. There's some games that I've bought that I never played. Like after, most of the time, I don't buy a game that I feel like I won't like. Most of the games that I've bought, I genuinely liked. So, like. I don't think so. I don't think so. There's not any that I can think of from the top of my head that I would have disliked. Actually, you know what? I didn't like. I was a fan of the Rio movies by the same people who made Ice Age and stuff. The video game for the DS sucked, but every DS game sucked. So, what are you gonna do? Panther is a visual novel of all girls are tanks, and it's funny. Panzer Hearts? You mean, what is it? I've already done. You mean Panzer Heart? Not Panzer Hearts. Panzer Mädels Tank Dating Simulator. I already have a couple episodes of that on the channel. What are you, a fake fan? I'm joking. But. I need to do more episodes of that too, but the last episode I recorded of that I did with a friend, someone I thought was a friend, and they ended up hating me afterwards.
Dragon Tales, it's almost time for Dragon Tales.
Have you ever played the new Dark Souls, aka Sekiro, whatever the hell it's called? No, I've never played a Dark Souls game, and I've never played whatever the fuck that is. So, no, I have not. Sonic Colors DS was okay. Okay. Or am I excited for One Punch Man Season 2? Yeah, kind of. I mean, I enjoyed the first one. I would have to probably rewatch the first one. I thought it was pretty ridiculous, but I do want them to. I want Madhouse, Mad Punch, whoever the fuck makes One Punch Man, because they also make one of my other favorite animes, fucking No Game No Life. And they need to announce season 2 already, okay? I went and watched the movie in theaters. I need a season 2. Okay. Fuck One Punch Man. No Game No Life's better. Hopefully they'll get to No Game No Life. But yeah, I'm excited to see season 2. Even though my friend Momiji's like, they've made it look worse. The animation styles went down, so I don't know. Okay. Here's a funny one from my community tab, which is actually quite funny. Did you hear about Steve Harvey and his wife and kids getting into a fight? They called it a family feud. Now, if that's not a great question, I don't know what is. Wait, No Game No Life movie? Yeah, there was a No Game No Life movie that was a prequel to the anime/manga. But I don't know if they're going to do a season 2 because apparently the illustrator kind of plagiarized a little bit by, tracing his characters upon other people's, which I believe was accidental. Like, he was practicing by using someone else's base and accidentally submitted it with official artwork to the studio that was put into the anime. So he was called out for plagiarizing. So they might not make a season 2. There was also another anime that was worse than that. Log Horizon, which is another favorite, one of my favorite isekais. That I was looking forward to season 3, but there might not be a season 3 because apparently the author was arrested for having child pornography on his computer. Like, what is wrong with? Why does everyone I enjoy have to do something fucked up? Plagiarizing like a couple illustrations isn't that bad. The guy paid all of the artists he plagiarized after the fact to try and make amends for it. But apparently the Log Horizon manga is continuing even though that guy was arrested for that. I guess, Japan is very lenient on those things compared to us. Anyway. Did you hear about the restaurant on the mood? Great food, no atmosphere. I did not, but thank you for telling me. Anyway, have you heard of Black God, the anime? I have not. I have, in fact, not. Anyway, okay. Will you ever do a face reveal in Are You Fabulous? I am fabulous, and I have done plenty of face reveals. I have done many face reveals. There's a video on the channel where I did a face reveal just like a year ago. So, I mean, I kind of already have done that. Where did you get the name Fabulous Aura? I don't know where I got the name Fabulous. Aura I got from Lucario, okay? Aura Spear I thought was a cool move, so I called myself Aura, and I've rolled with it for 7 years now. I eventually want to change my actual name to Aura, but anyway. Infinite Stratos. Watched it. Again, I've watched a lot of anime, so I can't remember any of it. Do you watch porn or hentai? Every day. Is Lucario the thickest Pokemon of all? No, I think cosplay Pikachu wrestler is. Aura, your name reminds me of JoJo Bizarre Adventure. Do you know why? Don't dare bring up that shitty meme of an anime to me ever again. It's an anime that's purely liked for the meme factor, which I can understand, but Schmitty kind of killed me on ever liking it, so fuck that. What do you think of Sword Art Online Alicization? The video game's coming out soon, so I need to play the other 5 video games so I can actually record that for the channel. Apparently that season's going to be 50 episodes long. 24 episodes are already out, which was actually quite interesting. They left it on a cliffhanger. God dang it. I actually really do enjoy that one because I think Sword Art Online Alicization could be its own anime. It could be you don't even need to watch the first 2 seasons of Sword Art. I mean, you kind of do to understand who everyone is, but you could probably understand it just by a basic explanation of the characters, and you wouldn't even have to go any further than that. Okay. How come you never read about a psychic winning the lottery? Bagel or croissant? Bagel with cream cheese. Have I ever seen Gun Gale Online? I have not watched the spin-off of Sword Art Online. No, I did watch the in-season Gun Gale Online arc, but I have not seen the spin-off because I like Sword Art Online for Kirito and all the other characters. Even if certain people don't like them, I do, and that's why I like Sword Art Online. I am not watching that spin-off, okay? Okay, I might eventually, but it wasn't even made by the same guy, which is probably why people think it's better. But anyway, do you like furries or hate them? And what do you think of people that are furries? Do I like furries or hate them? Athena is a furry. Sushi is a furry. Harley, I believe, is a furry. I could be wrong in that stance. Momo is a furry. Who else? Griff is a furry, and these are all like some of my close friends on the internet. So yeah, I hate them. I don't want to be associated with any of those kind of people. Okay, I mean, I know like most of my friends are, but clearly, I hate them. What the fuck kind of question is that? Like, oh, all your friends are furries. Do you hate them? The fuck? What kind of racist ass question is that? That'd be like going up to some fucking like some white guy who's friends with like an Asian guy, a black guy, a Mexican guy. Like, are you racist? The fuck is that supposed to mean? I know that's not an excuse, but it's still like the most that's like, just stop. No. And what do I think of people that are furries? You do you, okay? People still kind of think I'm a furry, which I guess I kind of am, I kind of not. I did a Q&A and it said you are kind of, but not really. I like furry art. That's about it. I like furry characters. I don't really much pay attention to the community all that much. I don't play as many games as y'all think I do. I just like, cartoons, okay? And I like the furry cartoons. That's about where that relationship ends. What do you see yourself doing in the future? I don't know. I kind of answered this question earlier. What is your favorite kind of content to make? Hentai. Where is my super suit? Why? I'm trying to remember what his wife said. Anyway, what friend is your favorite to do a recording session with? I answered this earlier. Do you ever get tired of posting and just want to stop for a bit, or no? I do and I don't. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Like, there's times where I don't want to post, yeah, but I'm not really tired. Did you know that Snow Days is getting a sequel called Tropical Days? Yes, I asked. Are you Rapa Orky? I don't know what that means. Why you have 20k subs and like tiny people activity every time you post? Because all of my fans are only into the hentai content. Actual question. How did you come up with this style of making videos? My style of making videos I picked up off of a lot of people. The current Fabulous Aura style very much takes after Game Grumps though. Because believe it or not, Game Grumps is the reason I kind of started this channel. I really enjoyed their playthrough of Sakura Spirit, and I really enjoyed it. So why is it that almost all European furries are gay? I don't fucking know. The chemicals in the water. What video do you regret doing the most? This one. I don't really regret doing any of my videos. I think all of my videos were a learning experience, and I take all of them with stride. I don't regret doing a single one, because even if one of my videos were different, I might not be the same person I am today. What video, same question. Do you like knives? No. Cats or dogs? Dogs. Is there a game you want to try to continue playing but worry about YouTube guidelines? Bone Tales. What made you want to do videos in the type of style you do? Game Grumps. Are you a guy or a girl? Are you Professor Oak? I'm a guy, but you can think I'm a girl if you want to. If that makes you want to watch my videos more, I'm whatever you want me to be. Question 2, do you have any upload scheduled? I try to upload every day around 1 to 5 p.m. It doesn't work out. Ever. Now, what games are you going to play next? Don't know yet. Do you use MMD, Miku Miku Dance? I did back in 2012. and I had Digimon dancing to Popey Po Popey Po Popey Po Popey Po. What's the game you wanted to try the most but never got the chance? Not many actually. Do you like Lucario's? Clearly. All right. Um. Hey Aura, do you watch Radical Soda? If so, give me a good reference. Nope. Do you follow One Piece? No. Uh, I want to get into One Piece. Too long of an anime. Too fucking long. Okay. All right. I think I've answered all of most of the questions. If anyone's got any more questions, type them now before I move on to the Dude, I hate Fortnite. Now I got banned after taking out an entire squad and people called me a hacker. So I called them a cunt and they banned me. You should be able to contact support and see, and try and get that resolved. Um, okay, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna eat my pizza here while you guys, your sexuality go straight. Mm. I'm into females. That doesn't, I might go for a futanari, maybe. That's like the 1% of me that's not straight. Because those images confuse the hell out of me. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know how to feel about this. So I'm straight, but I do get confused from time to time and question my own sexuality. But I'm pretty sure I'm straight. PUBG or Fortnite? Fortnite! I be flossing. I'll be flossing. You got an inward pass? Most of my friends give me that pass. So hentai just chickens doing taekwondo. AR, I ever played Titanfall 2? I haven't played Eva. That people have been telling me it's good. I don't know if you have though. Oh no, I played Titanfall 3, also known as Apex Legends. I didn't play any of the original Titanfall games. If you could live here, you live and visit anywhere in the world, where would you go? If I could live anywhere or visit anywhere in the world, where would I go? Japan. That's where all the good shit is. That's where Sony is. That's where anime is, okay? That's where anime is, Pokemon, again, Sony, Nintendo. That's where all the good shit is. Japan is the entertainment paradise of the world, okay? Now, that might seem like a weeaboo thing, but that's where even the best game consoles are made. The shittiest console, the Xbox, was made in America, which makes sense, because America can't do shit right. That's where hentai is. Alright, so, any more questions? I'm about to move on, and it might get, I was told a story of a guy who found a grenade, and the dumb fuck decided to saw the damn thing open, and it exploded, and the rest is history. That seems quite horrible. What that mouth do? Eat, talk, mostly talk. Breathe. That's about it. Anyway. All right, so not many more questions are coming in right now. You're dead, not Big Soup Rice won them. Okay. It just wasn't loading some of the messages. It was being weird. Um, have you ever sucked your own pee-pee? Can you suck your own pee-pee? I've tried. Lord knows I tried. If you could, let's see. Have you ever played H1Z1? Yes, I've streamed it on this channel before. How do you talk to your friends about hentai and erotic games? My friends get weirded out because I found friends that were willing to talk about it. Most of my friends, I actually met through hentai. Some, like, I think Vontae and CeeLo are the two of the friends that I can example that I have not met through hentai. Athena and Sushi I met through this channel. Momo this channel. Griff I met through this channel. Zandy I met through this channel. Harley I met through this channel. So basically my friends are just people who already knew that I was weird to begin with. Anyway, so Aura, and there was 1 million chance of a portal opening. It'll take you to any world. Also, every visual novel. Which one would you pick? Rick and Morty. Let's go. I'll steal that ass's portal gun and go anywhere else I want to go. Anyway, someone asked, what would you do if you could go to one visual novel? Okay, so visual novels specifically, still Rick and Morty. What kind of music are you into? Any music. News to say I keep in check. She was all bad, but nevertheless, calling it favorite video game OST. Undertale. Actually, I need 2 more hentai then. A person snapped their neck before trying to suck their own D. You know, I believe if we could suck our own D's, like there would be no use for females anymore. Like let's just be real. Let's just be real for a minute. Okay, so all right, any more questions? You should ask your friends that same one to see what they would go into the visual novel. I'll ask them later. You know, that'll be a 30K sub thing. We'll ask everyone else questions. Favorite apocalyptic video game? Fallout 4. Moving on. Okay, so I think it's about time we get more to the update part of this live stream, which I will eventually post on. I'm gonna actually probably re-record most of this for instead of because I'm very much tripping over my words in this live stream because I'm not doing too good right now. But I enjoy Fallout 76 too. Pardon my French. I don't think it's that bad because people forget that GTA 5's online came out very similar, where there was very weird, very glitchy and lackluster content. I feel like Bethesda, and since Bethesda like never had an online service, GTA 5 kind of had GTA 4's online first, which was also very much buggy. So I feel like I understand the very what pizza you eating, boy? A sausage, Little Caesars pizza. I don't get notified when you upload your videos. I press a bell icon. Well, Sneaky Beast, if you're not getting notified of my videos, in the description of the stream or any of my videos or even on my about page on the channel, my Discord, or my Twitter. Discord is always notified when my video goes live, or at least a bit after, and Twitter is always notified when my video goes live. So if you want to be notified and YouTube's not telling you, you can find out that I pressed a video there, or you can just come back every day and see it for yourself. I would like Fallout 76 if they would allow, if the internet dies, you keep playing the damn thing, but that's not going to happen. I mean, it's an online game. You kind of buy what you kind of like. You're buying, like, I paid the full $60 though. You kind of understand what you're getting into. Well, gotta go. See you later, the Metal Knight. Okay, so the stream is still dropping, kind of, but I think it's about time we get to the update part of the video. Now, this is about to get a little depressing. So, Can you do a backflip? No. So this video is about to get very depressing because, as you guys might have noticed, I haven't been posting as regularly as I used to. Of course, there are times where I normally fall into a slump of not uploading for a while, and then my videos are spaced out very, very far between. But there's a reason for this time around of why I haven't really been posting every day. The major reason is I've been going to school for the past since January, which is when the videos actually slowed down, and school's been taking up not too much of my time, but a lot of my mental capacity. So it's very hard to be motivated to do videos when I'm focusing on school. But I'm trying I'm starting to somewhat get out of that slump. But the main reason I haven't been posting is because for the past month, which I actually didn't know it was this bad until a week ago. Actually, I did know it was bad and it was eating at me, but I didn't exactly know. For about a month, my grandma was not doing too hot. Which this is a little hard to talk about. Basically, my grandma was about to turn would be 80 in July, which I said would be, and that's for a reason. But she's been having a lot of heart problems and dealing with cancer and certain things. And I talked to her last Friday, and she seemed kind of droopy because she was on new medication, but she didn't she seemed a bit confused, like walking around her house in a circle trying to figure out what she wanted to drink and stuff. And she seemed fine, just a bit tired from the medicine, because I take medication sometimes that does me like that, so I didn't think too much of it. And then Tuesday I get a call from my sister who was living with her to take care of her, that she was having basically she was having a very hallucinogenic she was in a hallucinogenic state, which is caused by dementia. She basically went into a dementia attack where she didn't know where anyone was, and she thought someone was after her, and she had to escape. Which I went to her house with my mother, and she was basically screaming she wanted out. She wanted out. Screaming that she didn't know who she was and that we were after her, and she wasn't doing too good. Which dementia's like that. There's sometime, because it runs in our family. My great grandma had it, and she lived with dementia for several years. Some days she would be fine, and other days she wouldn't know what was happening. But we went over there, and my mom calmed her down and got her to go to sleep and take her dementia medicine. And then Thursday, we received a call that she was asleep and she was most likely not gonna wake up. Which is it was very like, she went from being okay within 4 days, and then within 4 days she didn't know who she was, and then in 2 more days her body started shutting down. And yesterday at 1:30 a.m. my grandma passed away. Which, my grandma was someone that I lived with most of my life. I lived with her for 15 years along with my mom and my sister. And then I visited her every couple weeks for the last 4 years. But most of the time when I go over there, I don't really like my uncle that she lives with, so I always try to find an excuse to leave. I always stayed for about an hour, 2 hours, but I always found an excuse to leave. And Friday she was talking to us, and she was sad that we were leaving, but I was really tired, and I thought, we can come back Monday or Tuesday and visit with her then. But then she's gone now, and I feel very guilty about that. And I'm at least I can own up to it. At least I can say that out loud. I know there's a lot of people who can't admit that they feel guilty or don't want to accept that, but I feel very guilty. I'm currently wearing a chain she gave me, so she would because she knew her time was coming, and it just feels very weird. I don't even right now. I don't feel as if she's gone. I'm very much in the denial state where everything seems fine, but I know it's not, and I'm trying to move on, but I can't. It's only been a day, but I'm already but I still very much don't know how to feel about it, and so it's gonna be very hard for me for the next couple of months to upload and to do stuff. I'm gonna still try and upload every day that I can, but I just want to let you know that I'm not doing too well mentally. I've been through a lot in the past year and a half. Losing my home, my dogs, having my stuff stolen from me, dealing with a family member going to jail, being by myself, and not being and everyone basically shit talking me because I was trying to get them out of jail, which I eventually did. Haha, fuck anyone who thought I couldn't. But a lot has happened in the past year and a half, and I'm very much not in a stable mindset. I'm very much not mentally stable, and so I've been kind of on a roller coaster of emotions. So I'm not feeling good mentally. I've lost a lot this year, and I just lost I've lost a lot this year, and this past week has been the worst. I was homeless for the longest time, yet this week is going to be the hardest, and this last week has been horrible. Going from being fine to not knowing who you are to being dead within 7 days that just seems unreal to me, and I still don't quite understand it, but that's the main update I wanted to do. I just want to let you guys know that I apologize for the lack of uploads, and I apologize for the coming lack of uploads. I'm gonna try and upload every time I get a chance, but it's been very difficult for me to do much of anything. I've been very much in my own head, so I'm very sorry for that, and hopefully everything will get better. I know it will, but it's still very unreal, so I apologize for that. I actually have some good news. Let's move away from that. And so I have a bit of good news. Or some stuff that you guys might be excited for. I'm going to start doing more. You guys have been wanting me to play certain games, and I've been afraid to play them because of YouTube's guidelines. That's why I'm going to start probably uploading them to other websites, such as Minds, PH, and some other websites. If you don't know, Patreon, I'll always link it to Patreon. I'm basically going to start uploading, probably going to try to start recording more videos that aren't going to be on YouTube at all, or at least will be very much cut down on YouTube. I'm going to start playing more games that you guys want me to, and I don't know, that's very exciting. I'm kind of confused right now. My head hurts, so I can't really explain it. That's why I'm probably going to redo this video, re-record it. But yeah, it's just everything's been hard, and I wanted to apologize because I do know that even though it's very little, I do know some of you guys actually do look forward to my videos and some people might even rely on them. I don't actually know if any of you guys do, but I know that I rely on certain people's videos when I'm in a depressed state. So I don't know if any of you guys do, but no, I do feel bad that I even though like I know it's very much justified that I haven't been uploading, but I still feel very bad about it. Um so I wanted to apologize. So anyway, guys, that's been this stream. It keeps spiking up and down. I keep getting dropped frames, and it's non-stop. So I'm going to end the stream here. I might try to stream later tonight on Plex Storm, which if you want to be notified when I'm streaming next, I'll do so on Discord. But anyway, guys, my name is Aura, and thank you for watching the live stream. I will probably leave this stream up for a little bit after the fact. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Peace off.